What is going on, everybody? How we doing today? Always forget that light. I always forget that light. How we doing today, everybody? How we doing today? We doing okay? Sure hope we're doing okay. Oh man, today is Sunday. It is not just Sunday, but it is Oblivion Sunday, which means we're gonna be playing some Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Um, Today we're going to be getting started on the Dark Brotherhood quest line. We actually technically already got started on it. We've completed two quests: the intro quest and then the first quest that you get when you first enter the sanctuary. But we're going to do a few more of those today. It's probably going to be a quicker stream today. It's probably going to be closer to just 2 hours because I am starting a little bit later. In fact, an hour and a half later than I usually would be, and I got to do stuff, got to do some stuff, but we are here nonetheless. And thank you everybody who popped in. What's going on, Bobby Nutsack on Twitter? Once you finish up Oblivion, I think the best move would be to convince Taylor to play Skyrim mod and multiplayer and get Kyle in. Skyrim has multiplayer mods. How does that work? Is it like, can you do like a team deathmatch sort of deal, or is it just like co-op? Are you like co-op making your way through the game? That sounds interesting. I'm so stupid when it comes to mods, though. Like, I'm so dumb when it comes to mods. And to my understanding, there's a bunch of mods you can get that are literally just turnkey. You just click enable and you're all set. I got this mod thing called Thunderstorm Mod Manager or something like that, and that's how I was able to play. Lethal Company with some of my buddies. Is we had different mods that we would utilize and stuff like that that made the gameplay a little bit better. And like if that wasn't a turnkey experience, if that wasn't a situation where you just download the mod and hit enable, I would have had no clue. Back when we were playing through, we were playing through New Vegas. We were playing through Fallout New Vegas, and I tried my best to mod it so that it would not crash as much. And then there were, I think, certain other mods and things like that I did, and none of them worked. None of them worked at all. I don't know what it was. I followed the guide to a T. It just didn't work. You know, just just didn't. But it is what it is. Like, that is something I might be interested in, playing like modded Oblivion or something like that. Modded Oblivion, modded Skyrim multiplayer. But I don't know if Taylor and Kyle would be interested in that. Um, but yeah, anyway. Milk Hunter Scott, would you say you are white? No, no, no. Oblivion 13, BJJ is useless against Daedra. Molag Bal claims the souls of the Gracie family. That's what I should have called this. That's what I should have called this. I think up the names to these like as I'm typing them. So I'm just like, what's the first word or two that comes to mind? Today, Piss in the Wind came to mind. I also don't know if this is actually the 13th installment or if it's the 14th installment. So that's why there's a question mark there. But yeah, anyway, how we all doing today? How we all doing today? You know, are you sad you didn't get to go? Didn't get to go where, Milk Hunter? I'm confused. I'm confused. Um. Anyway, sorry, I'm just reading around, just reading around. Perfect timing. About to start a modded Skyrim run. I'm hype as fuck for the Oblivion remake dropping this year. Yeah, yeah, and that's an official remake, right? Um, or is it Skyblivion that you're talking about? I've heard the name Skyblivion around, and that sounds like a that sounds like a fan experience, a fan made thing. Either way, I'd be interested to see how Oblivion plays in Skyrim mods, or Skyrim mods in like a Skyrim engine sort of deal. Um, I'm not sure though, because here's the thing, right? I forget if I actually posted this or not. I have tons of tweets that I just don't post. I like type them out and then I'm like, nah, I'll post that later, and then I never post them. Somebody on Twitter asked like what happened to edgy games, right? And one of the games was Manhunt, and I really liked Manhunt. The other three games were games that I had heard of, but I didn't really play. And I have a theory that when it comes to edgy games, specifically horror type games, you can't they can't be too good. They can't be too good on a technical level. If they are too technically sound, it sucks. Because what makes a horror game good is the feeling of helplessness that comes with the limitation that is placed by the poor controls, you know. And there's always going to be people who are like, yeah, but it sucks when the gameplay sucks because the controls suck, right? But excuse me, if you really appreciate that game for like the horror element or the edgy element, if you want to call it that, I think stilted controls and weird camera angles are part of that, you know. In addition to that, I think if things get a little bit too realistic, it actually takes away from it. Like, there's this guy Plagued Moth, right? There's this guy Plagued Moth. I'm not a fan of his, although at one point I was watching his stuff because he was telling you that like the stories behind all these like, videos and stuff like that. It was horror content to me where it was just telling the story of the videos and stuff like that. But then eventually he got to a point where he was just straight up watching gore. Just for the sake of it, and he was like doing Mickey Mouse voices and shit like that. So I stopped watching him. But one thing that he said that I actually think is kind of true to a degree when it comes to this video game situation is when HD cameras started getting used, it almost made it a little bit less realistic, if that makes sense, right? Like when you think of like a fucked up video like that, you think of something that was filmed on a potato, right? You don't think of HD camera, you know. You don't think of DSLR. That's not what you're thinking of. And I think that is true of video games and stuff like that, where it's like if you're trying to go for a horror aesthetic, if you're trying to go for something scary, your best bet is stilted controls with subpar graphics. And a good example of that is Faith the Unholy Trinity. If you watched the Halloween stream this year, I played through the entirety of Faith the Unholy Trinity, although I could only get half done on Halloween night. The next night I did the rest of it. But it wasn't like an scary game, but there were multiple situations where I was like, oh fuck man, oh fuck dude, oh man, oh like just panicking almost. And part of that would be if I was having to fight somebody, right? If I had to fight somebody, then that sucked because the controls were stilted and it made it tough. And then another one of those things was like the graphics, even though it was literally 8-bit graphics, it was there was just something about those. And then he also did rotoscoping, the guy who made Faith the Unholy Trinity. He also rotoscoped certain things, but like the point is, if the graphics are too good, it almost takes away to a certain extent, and it makes it just not as good. It just makes it not as good, But yeah, I really, why why am I talking about this, right? Like I went off on a big tangent. Why the hell am I talking about this? As usual, I'm talking about one thing and then bang, I end up off in another direction simply because, like, it's just connections. There's just like an explosion of information that comes from that connection. The reason why I'm explaining this is because I think it's very true for horror games that you're actually better off downgrading a lot of different things about it if you want to make a successful horror video game. But then, in addition to that, I wonder what's going to happen with Oblivion when Skyrim graphics end up hitting. I'm wondering if it's not going to hit the way that we want it to, I'm wondering if that's going to be the case. Now, the thing is, with Oblivion, the writing is so good that I think it's not going to have that issue, but I'm a little bit nervous about it. I am a little bit nervous about it, if I'm just being honest with you, But yeah, like going back to the horror thing, I think if you made a game like Manhunt today, it would suck. It wouldn't be that good, But Manhunt was an extremely good game. By 2004 standards, I would even say by today's standards. I played it about 5 years ago for the first time at this point, and it was a game that I wish didn't end. I wish it was like 10 times longer than it was because I really, really enjoyed the fuck out of that game. You know, I played it on my PS4 because I had it in the PlayStation Store. What's going on, Rez? How you doing, man? Fucking hey, what's up, Scott, bro? What's up, Scott? No, fucking comma, bro. It's not what up, Scott, bro. It's what up, Scott, bro. The Jimmy versus Greg fight was amazing. Yeah, that was fun to watch. You know, it was a good time. I had a good time. I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit pissed, right? Although it's my fault. It's my fault. But you know, it's one of those things where it's your fault, but you want to get mad at other people and other things. Um, Greg, he said that it was going to be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right? And me, like, when I think of time zones, I think of East Coast and West Coast. I skip over Central because it's like, whatever. You're the ones who decided to live fucking in Nebraska. You know, you can be the one to figure out your own time frame here. You know, fucking. But like, I'll usually say 7 p.m. Eastern, knowing that's about 4 p.m. Pacific, right? The West Coast, California, it's going to be about 4 p.m. where they're at. When it comes to fucking like Central, I never think about that. So when Greg said 7 p.m. Central, that like jumbled my head without me even realizing it. I was like, oh, like, huh, okay. Started doing math and I got it completely wrong, you know? I was like mad. I was like, fuck, I started like way early. And it actually turned out to be a really good stream. I had a good time looking at all those old fights. I had a good time looking at the finale of season 2 again. You know, that was a really fun stream last night. I'm glad that happened. You know, sometimes the accidents end up being happy accidents. All right, we don't make mistakes. We make happy accidents. We have happy accidents. Um, but yeah. Anyway, Scott, hope you're having a good Sunday. Thank you very much, Goriardi. I'm having an all right Sunday. I hope you're having an all right Sunday too. Indie devs dominate the horror space for this reason, exactly, you know? And I bet if those indie devs had access to, like, better engines and they had more time and money to make their shit, they would probably make it in the better engine, but it would probably fucking suck. Because it just, there's something about the magic. You know, it's like sound design. Sound design today. And I'm not like an audiophile or anything like that, but I'm willing to bet Sam would probably agree. Sam, as an audiophile, would probably agree to some degree. I think sound design was at its peak in like the mid 90s to the early 2000s. I think sound design was just some of the games you play, some of the sounds you hear, the way that they add to the ambiance, right? Or the atmosphere, right? Because ambiance, I'm pretty sure is like, you know, like idle sound and shit like that. I'm saying the way the sound adds to the sound. I'm trying not to, you know, say that, but the way the sound design of video games back in the day added to the overall atmosphere of a game was absolutely positively integral. And you do not have that today, even with the advances in technology that we've had, of which I'm not even really privy, because to me, sound is sound is sound until I listen to an original recording of like you know, the studio version of some Led Zeppelin song, and I notice all the weird little imperfections and shit like that, you know. But like overall, like even sound design was just better back then, and you would think that we would be moving this way, but no, we're not. You know, it's just not happening. You know, and it took us a long time because writing was doing all the heavy lifting, because writing does a lot of the heavy lifting for any good thing. You know, whether it's a movie, a TV show, a video game, or something like that, right? Like writing is going to do the bulk of the heavy lifting, if it's good writing. And because of that, it took us until writing went downhill. It took us until the pink-haired weirdos got in and started doing self-inserts. It took us until then to start realizing, like, oh yeah, and you know what? Like, a lot of this other shit kind of sucks too, you know? It's true that from audio to graphics, there are endless examples of games where decades ago being from decades ago being superior. It's actually pathetic. Oh yeah, there's a reason why I'm about to play the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, which came out 19 years ago. This game is old enough to vote. It's old enough to vote, and in 2 years, when I'm playing it on stream again, because there's no other good games out here, fucking, it's gonna be it's gonna be old enough to drink. The most recent game that I played on stream for you guys was Ace Combat 7. What? Ace Combat 4. Ace Combat 4, right there. Fucking, but like, the most recent game I played was Ace Combat 7, and that was, I think, 2018. I think is when Ace Combat 7 came out. If not, maybe it was 2019. And it took me a long time to even want to play it, because even though Ace Combat is my favorite series, I mean, like I said, there's a reason why. There's a reason why Ace Combat's over there. There's a reason why Ace Combat 4 is right there. Favorite game, right? Enough as to where I'm like, let's put it. But I was nervous about what Ace Combat 7 was going to be. And you know what? It wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it wasn't good enough as to where I want to play through it again. I'll be honest with you. If I had a controller, I might play through it again, just cuz I played through the entire Ace Combat 7 game with a mouse and keyboard. If I got a controller, I'd probably try it again, but why would I get a controller? Just to play Ace Combat 7 again? I don't want to play Ace Combat 7 that bad. I don't want to play it that bad, And that's saying something, because like I said, my favorite game ever is right behind me right here. And the entire series is like really, really good, Excuse me. From the showcases, it's looking great, but of course, cautious optimism, of course. I definitely know what you're saying, Oh man. Anyway, I gotta take a piss real quick. Fucking, I got dizzy. I got dizzy earlier at the grocery store. And the reason I got dizzy is because I was very dehydrated. I had like multiple sodas yesterday, like really late. You see, I went to this specialty store yesterday, right? It was a candy store specifically, and they had a bunch of different sodas and stuff like that. I had never seen Mountain Dew Blue Shock before, you know. In addition to that, I found like a foreign version of Mountain Dew Pitch Black and some other shit like that, you know. Um, Sorry, I got curious. Even this was foreign, you know. You can see it's like foreign text and shit like that on it. But yeah, like I spent $50 there for like a few sodas and a few Hershey bars, and none of them were that good. None of them were that good. This was like Mountain Dew Voltage if it sucked. The Pitch Black they had, I hate to say it, but sometimes corn syrup is just better. Sometimes corn syrup just tastes better. I don't know what's in that Pitch Black over there. You know, I have another, like, it's a bottle like this and it's Mountain Dew Pitch Black. You remember they had that around here? Um Sometimes it's just better. You know? Because the Mountain Dew Pitch Black that I had was like kind of disappointing. I'm gonna be honest with you. And then the candy bars that I had were just not that good either. You know, I have one more soda, but yeah. Anyway, because I drank so much soda yesterday, I went to bed and I woke up and I didn't drink any water, and I went to lunch and I had more soda. So like I was dehydrated as fuck, and I ended up like getting dizzy in the checkout line at the grocery store. I almost fell over, you know. So I'm trying to fix the issue here by having a shit ton of water, and because of that, I got to use the bathroom. I figured I'd just tell you about what was going on. That bottle is weird, looks foreign. Oh yeah, it's definitely foreign. You know, I mean, look, um, minimum Persia raspberry citrus bicarbonate, and then it has fucking underneath. It actually has the English. You know, you can't really see very well, but then it says carbonated raspberry citrus flavored drink. You know, I'm a sucker for blue raspberry. I like blue raspberry stuff. I don't know what it is. And like it just that was just not good. It was just not that good. It was all right. I drank the whole thing. I didn't even finish the pitch black. I drank that whole thing, but it just was not that good. And I'm really just keeping it here because it's like, hey, it's something interesting to have in my background. Not that you guys see that all the time because, that's all the stuff. I got the Nuka Cola. I got fucking Crystal Head. These are, these are just here. All that shit. But anyway, I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss. Then I'll come back. We'll get into the Oblivion. I also have another Gatorade too, just in case. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this shit. Um, what am I doing? Oh yeah, library. Um, fucking what I'm probably gonna do after we're done with Oblivion, or I might just do it at some random point because Oblivion's such a big ass game that we're probably gonna be here for a long time. I'm gonna play Glover on stream. This is a game I've talked about it before, but it's a game from my childhood that I really enjoyed the hell out of. It was one of the few games that I actually played on a PC. Other than that, it was just my parents were like, "Here, you got a PS2, fuck off," you know. Anyway, that oh, I read Goriarty's thing again, and then I also just realized, bang. I don't want to have to scream over the in-game sounds, but obviously I want you guys to be able to hear them. Um, yeah, that should be good. That should be good. That should be all right. Should I go lights on or off for this? I don't know. Pre-digital sound is infinitely superior, says Tone. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, All right. Continue. Out of habit, I still put my fingers in the alignment that I would for um almost said Oblivion. Fucking for Age of Empires. All right, so this is Vicente Valtieri.
So, the pirate has been eliminated.
The Black
Excellent. No one will mourn his passing, and Sithis has been appeased. Please accept this black band as your reward. It is a ring whose powers are quite useful to those who value discretion.
Ah. All right.
I'm glad you've returned. The contract is waiting, if you're ready.
Contract.
We need you to stage an accident. Kill the target in the manner specified, and you'll receive a considerable bonus. Do you accept this contract?
All right.
As I expected. Good. The target is a wood elf named Bainlin. You will find him at his home in Bruma. Enter secretly and avoid his manservant, Grom. On the second floor is a secret door leading to a crawl space. Inside are the fastenings of a mounted head that hangs over Bainlin's favorite chair. Loosen those fastenings any night between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., and the head will surely fall on Bainlin as he relaxes in his chair, as is his custom. If Bainlin is eliminated in any other manner, or if the manservant Grom is killed, you will forfeit the bonus. Now go, and may Sithis be with you.
All right. I'm gonna talk to some of these people about the contract that I have.
Greetings, brother.
Ochiva.
I do hope you are well.
Ochiva sounds like a Mortal Kombat character. It sounds like I could pick them and try and climb the fucking ladder.
If things go badly, forgo the plan and simply kill the mark any way you can. You'll lose the bonus, but at least the contract will be fulfilled. Go now, dear family member.
All right.
And may the Night Mother
Ochiva. I want to see where else everybody is. Everybody's just chilling. It's chilling elsewhere. Oh, Schemer. I forgot they have a pet rat. Dude, I wish rats could get that big. I'd have a pet rat like that. Yeah, that's like it's like a rat capybara almost.
Hello, brother. It's good to see you again. The Night Mother has been smiling upon you, I hope.
I feel like every town in America has a chick that looks like this. You know, maybe minus the ears, but just like a really tall, long chick, you know, who has like this kind of face.
Yes, you'll find that some jobs require you to terminate a mark in a specific way. It's well worth the trouble considering how good the bonuses are.
Speaking of which, what's a black band do? I'm alright with that. Oh, this asshole.
You again. I thought I made it clear I'm not looking for a friend. If you're here to buy or sell something, get on with it already.
Why are you such an asshole? We've never spoken before.
Away from me, house cat.
Oh,
Look at that fur. What a disgrace.
I forgot I'm a Khajiit.
Gift from the Night Mother herself. Please, tell me how I can help.
I welcome
Hey,
you to
Nava.
our family and this sanctuary. May you find yourself at home here in the loving embrace of Our Lady, the Night Mother. If the target is old and weak, as you say, then his manservant is sure to be quite the opposite. Best stay out of his way.
Alright.
May you walk always in the shadow.
Wait, huh? What the hell is this? Oh, yeah. She moved beds. She's like, nah, I'm over here now. Nava's chest. Antoinetta Marie's chest. Do I have? Oh, nah. I want my Dark Brotherhood robes on. Boots of the Tiger. Interesting. Uh, Geez, I need to fucking sell some of this shit. Oh boy. All right, so City of Bruma to find Banelin's house and gain entrance. I like how you can just walk around in the shrouded armor and everyone's like, "Oh, cool, it's a hero Kvatch."
How are you today?
You see?
How can I help you?
It's like, yeah, could you point me towards Banelin's house and the easiest way to break in? Thank you. Again, there's just something about this that I find to be like mad cool. Like I like Bruma in that way where it's like you got these big ass walls and shit like that and you can walk up the stairs. You know, if I lived right here, you know, in the Mages Guild, I guess I'd be running stairs every day because why not, you know? Oh yeah, I have the I forget what that thing's even called, but it's like oh oh um all right, well, accidents happen. I've entered Banelin's house. If I can access the second floor crawl space and loosen the fastenings on the mounted head between 8 and 11 p.m., it will fall on Banelin as he rests in his chair. If Banelin dies any other way, or if Grom is killed, I will lose my bonus. What time is it now? It is 8 p.m. right now. I wonder what happens if I go over and speak to him. Hey, pal.
Huh? You're not Grom? Who? Why are you...
All right, okay, all right. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Don't you worry about me. Oh, damn.
That the best you can do? This ends here.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Not the best you can do.
Oh, man. Hold on. Ah, damn it. Well, I guess, oops.
Yes.
I just wanted, like, if I had known that's what it was going to be, if I had known that's how he was going to be with it, I would have fucking said some cool shit.
Huh?
In that case.
You're not Grom? Who are you? Why are you in my home?
What's a better game, Scott, Oblivion or Skyrim? In my opinion, Oblivion, hands down.
The Night Mother? What's this all about? I think you should leave now. You hear me? Get out! Grom! Grom! We have an intruder!
I fulfilled the contract, but not in the manner requested. As a result, I have forfeited my bonus. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Vicente Valtieri to receive my reward. Fucking asshole. Alright. Well. Let's see what other shit he's got around here. Yeah. I like this one too because fucking using the crawl space is fun. Yeah. Oh, no. Hell yeah. Scott with the oh yeah, you know what? If we're doing the Dark Brotherhood, we're doing the Dark Brotherhood, guys. I suppose it's only appropriate. I suppose it's only appropriate. Uh, uh. I should get my other, actually. Oh. Yeah. Oh no, wait. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. The Dark Brotherhood of Potato Peelers. That's exactly what it is. All right, boys. All right, boys. Oh wait, fuck. I'm taking the Jade Amulet. Hell yeah. Of course, of course, the guys running the assassination guild are Italian. Of course, they're behind everything. All right. Just face planted, literally into the holy shit, man. Damn, that he couldn't have fell any better. That is fantastic. All right. Damn, this dude is quick, and he jumps far. The well is securely locked and cannot be accessed without the proper key. I'm sure they're gonna give me that key right now. They're gonna be like, "Oh, cool. You can't follow any fucking shit. You can't follow directions. Oh, all right, cool. Here, we're gonna give you the easy entry key." Oh,
There you are. Welcome, welcome.
Like a dark gift
hello.
from the night. Bainlin is dead, yes, but you did not fulfill the contract precisely as directed. I will grant your reward of gold, but the bonus is forfeit. Despite this misfortune, you are ready for advancement. I appoint you Slayer for the Dark Brotherhood. Now go, and continue to serve Sithis well. Back for more? It just so happens I have another contract available, one that requires an expert in infiltration. As always, you fail to disappoint me. Your target is a dark elf named Valen Dreth.
Oh
He
yeah,
thinks he's safe in prison. He is tragically mistaken.
that fucking
A
asshole.
prisoner recently escaped from the prison using a set of secret tunnels connected to the Imperial City's sewer system. It's a perfect way inside. Just outside the Imperial prison is a grating that leads to the sewers. It has recently been tightly locked, but I will provide a key. It should be easy enough to locate Dreth in his small cell. Besides, I think you know the way, Valandreth has been imprisoned for many years. His tongue is sharp, but his body is limp and frail. He will prove an easy, pleasurable kill. You will receive a bonus if you fulfill the contract without killing any of the prison guards. Now go, and may the Night Mother go with you.
Oh wait, fuck. I wanna talk to them about it because I've never actually like legitimately talked to any of these people about anything. You know.
There you are. Welcome. Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to.
Contract.
Infiltrating the Imperial prison is no small matter. Those guards are heavily armed and professionally trained. If discovered, don't be a fool. Flee.
Which is crazy advice coming from this dude.
Happy hunting, my brother.
Brother, if I may have a word.
Of course. What is it?
I heard about your most recent contract.
What's that, baby?
I just wanted to congratulate you.
Oh, yeah.
Well done. You had quite the time.
Oh, the light.
So I
But
hear.
the Dark Brotherhood thrives in the dark, baby.
It was quite a situation I got myself into. But I have
You can turn on the light. I'm just joking.
quite a bit of fun cleaning up my own mess.
Yeah, remember, dear brother, I can't always
You,
get you out of trouble.
You don't think it's around here, do you? No.
Return to my duty.
I remember that.
Till next time, then.
Yeah.
Sithis be
We
with
need a
you.
bottle opener.
I've been meaning to speak with you.
I'm gonna drink some wine. The thing is, we didn't end up with a bottle opener, so I have to do what I did last time.
You eliminated
All right, and I'm gonna show you what that was.
6 Imperial
All right.
Legion escorts as well. It's good to see you again. I hope
No, because I need the I need those screws too. I figured they were over there, so I was gonna grab them in a second. Do you know where the bag of screws is though?
No.
Hmm. It's been 1 week. Trying to think where they could be. So we don't have a bottle opener, so I have to use this. And what I need to do is take this, open it up. There's a cork inside. Screw into the cork, and then use this to pry it out, which is fucking crazy. But it works, so that's what we're doing. See, my wife and I aren't really drinkers, but the last couple of weeks we've been like, let's get some wine. So here we are now. Hmm. Oh. I done founded him. I'm not a wine guy, so if I'm doing anything wrong, you guys got to let me know. You guys got to let me know. What's going on, Holy Crown fuckaroos? How have you been, man? What kind of wine are we working with? We are working with a Pinot Noir from France. Louis Jadot. Dude, I think French accents are like cute as a button. You know, you can use this. Oh, got one. Baby, you're supposed to take this off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figure. It's like, how else is it gonna open? It's just a fucking pain to get off. Yeah. If you, yeah, I guess. Here you go. Thank you, baby. I can't stand super sweet stuff. Fucking. You see, I like the super sweet stuff. I just don't know anything about wine. So I just look at a name or a bottle that intrigues me and I grab it. And usually I'm disappointed. Usually I'm like, oh, this is really dry. This is a very, very dry wine. Anyway, I'll let you guys listen to what Tenava has to say.
I know those sewers well. They will
Oh, you
allow
got it?
access to the
Thank you.
prison, but are home to some fearsome creatures. Tread carefully.
I didn't hear a word of what he said. We also don't have fancy wine glasses. We had one and it broke. And apparently this one fucking chipped too. All right, boys. Here we go. Here we are. Don't worry, it's coming. Mm-hmm. Here we go. All right, now what I have to do is use this to pry. See? Whoop. See, it's coming. It's coming. We learned the lesson from last week. If you saw last week, it was fucking ridiculous. Let's see if I can rip this out now. Nope. Still got a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Yep. We got him, boys. All right. I don't even know what to do with this shit. In my in my milk in my milk glass. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, you're supposed to pour it down the side. I forget. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll start with that. I'll start with it. I'll be right back. All right. I'm gonna keep this with me. I'm also gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll be right back at it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, first, cheers, boys. Oh, wait, wait, wait. We gotta do the. Hold on. Don't worry. Before we take a sip, we'll go into an area that's gonna be a little bit more well lit, so you guys can see. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm doing the table swirl thing. All right. Then I'm gonna. Oh.
Yes.
Can't even fucking see it.
So, is it
Hmm.
true about your
Huh.
last contract?
I can't actually see inside, so I don't know if there is particles or not. There probably are. It's a shitty wine.
Word certainly gets around fast, doesn't it? Don't tell me. Antoinetta has been running her mouth off again. Anyway, nothing I couldn't handle.
Remember, dear brother, I can't
That's not bad.
always be there to get you out of trouble.
That's not bad.
Ah, well,
I didn't mind that.
love to continue chatting, but I have to
Yeah.
prepare for my next
It's not sweet, sweet.
You know,
Um,
that Mages Guild
it's not even I mean, it's not sweet at all. It's a dry wine, but it's not overly bitter, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
I am honored by your presence. How can
All right.
Hail, my brother.
So we're gonna go ahead. I love when there's enough light as to where you can see me a lot better. It's just fucking hilarious seeing like shadowy too. It's just like it just becomes increasingly more obvious I'm just some fucking guy sitting in his bedroom. Which like that is what it is, but it's just funny to me. Anyway. Alright. I must break into the Imperial prison and kill a dark elf prisoner named Valen Dreth. I will receive a special bonus if I manage to not kill any guards. I can enter the Imperial prison through the connecting sewers, which can be accessed through a locked manhole just outside the prison walls. Vicente has provided me with a key. Alright. It's just a. Alright, well, I guess I'll go discover that thing. Splash. Huh, interesting. Oh, would you look at that? Huh. Would you look at that? Had no clue. Oh. Fuck out of here. Alright, cool. Then let me guess. Oh, fuck. There. Oh, damn. Fucking flame Atronach? Atronach? Atronach. Can I say something without you guys getting angry? Scott, did you catch any of the fights last night? If you want to see a nasty KO, look up Almeida versus Al Hassan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that on Twitter. I didn't watch. I watched Mackenzie Dern versus what's her face. Hebus or whatever the fuck her name is. And that was like a surprisingly decent women's MMA fight. I was pleasantly surprised by how okay that fight was. I liked how Mackenzie Dern was throwing hard low kicks. You don't see hard low kicks in MMA anymore. Everyone's throwing these snappy little kicks. But you can tell Mackenzie was really trying to give it to Amanda on the feet. And, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It makes for an exciting fight. But then when she started hitting submissions, it was really cool to see. I would love to see MMA work more I would love to see jiu-jitsu work more and better in MMA. It like jiu-jitsu's cool. It's fun, So to see Mackenzie Dern almost hit an omoplata and then also she hit a couple more submissions. I think I forget what the final submission was. It might have been an armbar. I think it was an armbar. Like to see that is pretty cool. It's a cool thing, The hell's his problem? My dog was barking, but yeah, like it was an alright fight, but that was the only one that I watched from last night, and it's just because my wife was like watching while I was doing the stream for Greg and Jimmy yesterday, and then when I was done, we got dinner and we we sat down, and she was like, "Oh, that's on. You want to watch it?" I was like, "Fuck it, sure," Yeah, she hit an armbar from Mount. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's always cool to see submissions in MMA. Like submissions are mad cool. They're awesome. But you don't see people go for them as much anymore. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Fucking. But yeah, it is cool when you do see them. Your dog thinks you're an intruder because of how you're dressed. That's exactly what it is. Jeez. Hair got in my mouth. I've entered the sewers beneath the Imperial prison. I must now proceed through the sewers and into the prison itself and kill Valen Drek. All right, let's do this shit. Oh, he sees me. Fucking idiot. You too. Fucking idiot. Yeah, you can't just go straight. Oh. Got him. I forget if there's anything under here. It's worth it. Oh. A bunch of fucking slaughterfish? Alright. Guess I'll take care of those guys. Yeah, no. Guess that's that. A lot of this new generation would rather ride out position for the round than take a risk losing it. Yeah, yeah, it sucks, you know. Like I could understand Amanda not wanting to do anything with Mackenzie because Mackenzie's a world champion grappler, you know. Um, so like when Amanda ended up on top at one point, she hit a really good throw. I always forget the name of the throw. It's one that I do on occasion. I keep it in my back pocket, but um she hit this throw, like I said, I forget the name, and I was impressed by that. I was like, oh wow, that's really cool, you know, like she hit that on, again, a world champion grappler. And then she immediately went to lay and pray against Mackenzie, and it's understandable why she would do that, you know. I understand the move being to not like actively try and grapple with somebody. I understand the move being to hold somebody down and pray that they don't get out so that you don't have to keep fighting. Fighting is stressful, man. And people are always going to try and do the easiest thing that they can do to win a fight. You know, that's why like dudes like Max Holloway are so well loved, is because he'll be the guy who it's like 10 to 30 seconds left and he knows he's up on the scorecards, and if he just takes it easy, he can coast. But instead, he's like fucking you know, pointing at the cage. That's why people like him. It's not that he wins fights. You know, people still like Tony Ferguson, even though he loses fights as of late. It's about just having that dog in him, as a lot of cringe people would say. You know, so it's like it's understandable. It's understandable. But it's annoying. It's really annoying, and from a fan perspective, it feels dumb. And even from like a sportsman's perspective, it feels dumb. Like nobody likes to be the guy who's sitting on their back. They're not even taking punches or anything like that. They're not actually taking damage, but they're still losing the fight simply because the other guy has better position. Nobody likes that. You know? It fucking sucks. And it's just annoying. You know, it's annoying, and nobody wants to deal with that. But you can't hold people like you can't be angry at people for it. Well, you can, don't get me wrong, but it's hard for you to be angry without it just sounding like you're arguing with success. You know, when you're trying to argue against success, you're always going to look bad, and that's why, like, even though I have an issue with guard pulling and systems in jiu-jitsu, I try to avoid talking about it as much as I can, because when you sit here and you say, oh, like, these guys, are they actually good grapplers, or do they just pull guard really well? It's like, well, pulling guard is part of grappling. Okay, fine. It's not all of grappling, but it's part of it. But then, in addition to that, you just kind of sound like you're upset because someone could beat your ass, even if that's not the case, which, like, it's not the case. I don't. Like, I'm not insecure about my own fighting ability. Even if someone like Gordon Ryan could beat my ass in a real fight, that doesn't make me insecure. My issue is, in a real fight, pulling guard and trying to play around with leg locks in this like weird system that your coaches developed, your philosophy coaches developed. It's just annoying. It's just annoying, you know. Or whatever else, right? I'm not specifically speaking to a Gordon Ryan. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people in jiu-jitsu, that's why you see guard pulling as prolifically as it is today, is because a lot of guys have developed games that are based around pulling guard and trying to end up in one position, because from that position there's basically a flow chart of, like, okay, so you have him in the 50-50. If he does this, you're going to do this. And if he does that, you're going to do that. And if he does nothing, then you're going to do this, right? It's literally, you have three options depending on what he does. And then once he does that thing, you pick the right answer, and then you have more options from that answer that you picked, you know? It's just foolish. It's dumb. It's successful. And because of that, if you argue against it, people are going to be like, well, I mean, they're winning, though. They're winning. And they're not going to understand the overall point that you're trying to make regarding a system like that, you know? Regarding having something where Yeah, sure, it wins you tournaments, but does it actually help you to be a better fighter? You know? And in the early days of MMA wasn't as developed as it is today, and that's why you had dudes who were actually fighting back then. Because now MMA is a game, just like jiu-jitsu is a game. And because of that, dudes are doing things in very specific manners. They're doing them that way for very specific reasons. Back in the day, it was, oh, we're in an MMA fight. Well, we're fighting. So I'm going to use everything that I know about fighting to try and win. Nowadays, it's, oh, don't take any chances. Don't take any chances. Oh, well, hey, get him up against the cage. Don't bother taking him down. Just hold him there. Hold him there. If you're up against the cage, don't bother trying to get out. Just stay there and chill. Just chill. Just chill. Um, Optimization is one of the worst things that can happen to a sport like MMA because it's a spectator sport first and foremost. Nobody cares that there's two idiots fighting a mile away from my house right now. You didn't even consider that. And if I knew about it, I wouldn't get off my ass to go see it. I could give a fuck, you know? But if there's some aspect of it that makes it important to me in some way, shape, or form, well then yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll take a look, right? Maybe I know one of the guys. Maybe I like one of the guys. Maybe there's some other aspect. I'll go and I'll see it, right? But optimization is one of the worst things because it turns it into a game via uh, refinement culture. Refinement culture is the word I was looking for. It turns it into a game via refinement culture where everything is about just trying to get to the end game, trying to get to the light at the end of the tunnel, And that's why I don't like guys like Kamaru Usman because like they're just I mean, they're incredibly talented fighters. Dudes like Kamaru Usman were incredibly talented fighters. But the reason why I use Usman specifically is because he's probably the quintessential example of a guy who is more tactics than heart. He's more tactics than even skill. And that to me is annoying because I would love to see him strike with a striker. I would love to see him grapple with a grappler. But whenever he's facing a grappler, he strikes. Whenever he's facing a striker, he grapples. That's just what he does. And can you blame him for that? No. It's like I said, you can't blame these guys for that, but it doesn't mean you gotta like it either. Doesn't mean you gotta like it either. And I don't like that. So because of that, I don't like Kamaru Usman. I think he's a boring fighter. I think he's annoying. I don't like seeing him. I would only watch him to see if he loses. And I would be rooting against him every single time until he fought Chimaev. Until he fought Chimaev. That was a different story. But you get the point that I'm trying to make, Refinement culture destroys things. Optimization destroys things. People think it's making it better. But what it's doing is making it easier to game. It's taking out the sportsmanship. There is an unsportsmanlike piece to pushing someone up against the cage and holding them there until the fight is over and winning via position. There is something unsportsmanlike about taking someone down and laying on top of them and waiting for the round to end. There is something very unsportsmanlike about that. And unsportsmanlike conduct is not always illegal insofar as, the rules of the game are concerned. In fact, rarely is it ever illegal, Very rarely are there any rules regarding, like, you're allowed to talk shit, you're not allowed to talk shit. You're allowed to take this path to victory. You're not allowed to take this path to victory. Very rarely are there ever rules regarding that. It's not really a thing. But, it doesn't make it right. Just because you're technically allowed to do it doesn't mean you should and doesn't mean it's right. And even if I can understand the move, it's just like from the standpoint of a guy who's watching at home, I'm just like, fuck, this sucks. You suck. I don't like watching you, And you're wondering why you don't get paid more. Not going to sit here and be like, it's your fault if you're an MMA guy in the UFC and you don't get paid more. But also, like, I guarantee you people would get paid more if they put on exciting fights every time. If there wasn't I'm just going to fucking lay and pray attitude that a lot of people had, I'm willing to bet you could make arguments to Dana that he would have no choice but to honor. You know, but hey, it is what it is. You know, the fighter pay thing is a slightly more complicated topic than a lot of people like to make it out to be. But you know, and I'm definitely no shill. You know, I'm definitely no shill in that way for fucking greed. You know, I think fighters should be paid a lot, but I'm just saying in the most general sense.
My duty, but it's a waste of time. What are we guarding? Cold stone and shadow. That's it.
I'm not disagreeing with you, believe me. Those assassins got what they wanted. The Emperor is dead. They've got no reason to come back.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But will the captain listen? No. We must have a presence. The prison must remain secure.
I want to see if I can I want to see if I can I have a I need a fucking I need to get son of a bitch. Shit. I had something else that detected life, you know? I need to sell that thing or just get rid of it otherwise. Man. Oh no, you know what? This is detect life. I'm pretty sure. No, invisibility. I have the night eye. Shit, I don't have any detect life anything. Son of a bitch. Eye of Eventide? No, fuck. Eventide. Eventide. Eye of Even Flow. There's got to be something here. There's got to be fucking something here that will help me out. You know, I could swear I stumbled upon something that would give me detect life. Whatever.
Yeah, what a laugh, huh?
Oh shit.
Just who are we keeping secure? Dreth? Since that other one got away, he's the only one rotting down here.
Yeah, well, I guess you can't blame Captain Montrose too much. This is his big career move, after all. Got to impress that lot upstairs.
Yeah, true enough. Oh well, I best be getting back to my watch. Hey, don't forget, we're meeting for drinks later at the Bloated Float.
Oh, I'll be there. How could I miss a chance to see you cower before that big orc bouncer?
I ain't afraid of no one. Courage is my middle name. Oh, never mind.
Uh-oh. So, close the door there for a second. Alright, fucking UFC careers are built on flashy, low percentage moves. Changed my mind. Oh yeah, they are 100%. You know, who really cared about Joaquin Buckley before he ended up hitting a couple of there was one major one, that spinning back kick he hit off of that caught kick. Like, who cared about him like that until he hit that move? Let's just be honest about it. You know. Nobody really cared that much. Nobody really cared that much. So it just get like, you know, again, like Nick and Nate Diaz. I mean, the thing is, Nick Diaz was a Strike Force champion, right? Nick Diaz was the Strike Force champion, you know. So it's still like, yeah, well, he was elite level back in the day. Damn, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. I need to lose 3 fucking, you know what? Where's Boots of Tiger? Boots of the Tiger. Damn. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what to do to lighten my load here. I keep forgetting to sell these things in between. Dude, fucking light iron shield. Get that out of here. Anyway, Like a lot of these guys, you know, a lot of these guys are famous. They're well known and they're beloved, not because they are. Damn. They're beloved not because they have won a bunch of fights, but because of the way that they won the fights and then the way that they conducted themselves before, sometimes during and after the fights. That's what they're loved for. Nobody care. Like, you have a card with nowadays a single UFC card can have like well over 20 fights on it. You know, you'll have like 4 to 6 fights on the main card. You'll have another like 4 or so, maybe 5, maybe 6, depending on the undercard. Then you have fucking or they call it the prelims. You know, the prelims. Then you have like early prelims and shit like that. Like, there's so many fights on today per card, and then there's a card every single weekend. The spectacle of the fight itself is not that big of a deal because there's so many fucking people who are fighting every card. And because of that, just the idea that people are here to see, just the idea that people are here to see, like, fights in and of themselves, no. False. Incorrect. They're here to see... Oh, no one? They're here to see people that they... Fuck. Damn. A little bit nervous about that one. They're here to see people who they know and have an investment in. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. They're here to see people that they know and have some kind of investment in. Fight. Right? So it's just foolish to it's foolish to make that assumption, you know? Oh, damn it. Damn it. I'm so much faster than this dude, but... Oh, fuck. Damn it. Where am I going? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Damn. This guy's got me. I'm gonna have to, like... He knows exactly where I'm at. I always fuck this one up. I always fuck this one up. Every single time. I never get this one without one of these guys finding me. I needed to use invisibility a little bit more. Oh, dude, why can't I? Oh, hey, guys. Hey.
Wait, I know you. You're the one. The day the Emperor was killed. They went through your cell. You lucky bastard. But you came back? Come on, you've got to help me. Let old Valen out of this cell. You've got your freedom.
Yeah, if you want to.
Now give me mine. What do you say, huh? Come
Did you want some or no?
No,
I'm only asking because you happen to be in here.
no.
Okay.
How easy?
That's all right. You know, it's not sweet. What we got to do is Google sweet wine instead of trying to talk in like fucking alcoholic fucking lingo. Dry, wet. Oh, you know, we just got to be like, hey, I know fucking nothing. I want like grape juice that will get me drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this isn't bad. It's not bad. I do like it for what it is. All right. There we are. There we are, kid. All right. The Night Mother says goodbye. What should I say? 1, 2, or 3? Put a 1, a 2, or a 3 in chat. All right, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Put a 1, a 2, or a 3 in chat. Scott, you want a rosé? Yeah, rosé is pretty nice. Oh, so is port wine? Is port wine? Is port wine? Sweet. You know, I had this cherry wine. It was made by Jews. Like literally, it was Manischewitz. Manischewitz. We have some of that Manischewitz wine. It was like a cherry wine, and it was delicious. It was delicious. You know. Oh, excuse me. Ever since Scott got rejected from season 3 of Fish Tank, he's been on the booze. Uh oh. You figured it out, hi Ecuador. You figured it out, huh? So we have 1-1, 1-2, and 1-3. If somebody chimes in, for all I know, there's only 3 people watching this right now. Fucking, but if three people, no, if one person chimes in, they're the tiebreaker right now. They're the fucking tiebreaker right now. Mm. Oh, all right. We got a 2. We got a 2, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means? That means Valen Dreth is going to die in here.
What? You filthy little maggot. When I get out of here, you're dead. You hear me? Dead.
he started throwing. He started throwing hands. He started fucking throwing hands. Holy shit. Valen Dreth has heart. Valen Dreth is dead, and no guards have been killed. I must return to the sanctuary and speak with Vicente Valtieri to receive my reward as well as a bonus. Damn, I made him dab. You see how he did that, hitting the ground? Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close this. I should just go out the front door. Why wouldn't I go out the front door? Aha, now you guys are locked in here. I can literally go out the front door at this rate. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Apparently not. Apparently not. Huh. A brief history of the Empire. Alright. Sick. Hello, everyone. Damn, Scott getting boxed up. Yes, sir. These guys are no joke. Oh, damn, I almost jumped off the bridge because I thought it was I thought there was water. I am the world's best assassin. I am the world's best assassin. Crumpled piece of paper. What's the crumpled piece of paper, huh? Oh, duh. Wrong one. It's just literally is it literally just a crumpled piece of paper? B. Yeah, skip straight to D. Let me guess. If I go down, there's going to be crumpled piece of paper, right? Stones, miscellaneous, yes. Literally just a crumpled piece of paper. I figured that was going to be like something interesting, but no. Some cheap wine. Exactly what I'm drinking right now. Tick, tock, tick, do, 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 do. I'm starting to feel the wine a little bit. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping down into the future. I wanna fly like your mother. None. There's clams with nothing. No pearls, no meat, no nothing. Scott's just finding cum rags in lakes and thinking it's a side quest. Oh man. Damn. I'm down bad. I also just realized I should heal minor wounds. Oh, there's another one. Oh no, I already discovered that one. I'm gonna have to pay them 1,000 coins to fuck off next time. The hell is this asshole, huh? Hey, idiot. Hey, idiot. Yo, dude. Holy shit. Oh, yo, what the fuck, bro? What'd you do to Krabby? Fuck you. Fucking bitch. I oughta hit a fucking resurrection spell so I can kill you again. Poor little guy. He came to help. Here. I'm gonna oh, damn, another one. I'm gonna rescue you on the rock, buddy. Fucking asshole, get out of here. Whatever, fuck it. Here. I'm resting him on the rock. Rest in peace, Crab Boy. Krabby. A good friend. He was there when you needed him. Yes. It's crazy how dry wine makes your mouth. Oh, there it is. Idiot. Scott's dressed like he's gonna do an IRL live stream where he shoots a CEO. Jed is the CEO of Fish Tank Live LLC. Oh man. Pour one on the floor for the crab. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah. Where's the I need to sell these things.
So, you infiltrated the Imperial prison, eliminated Valen Dreth, and killed not one guard. Most excellent. In addition to your standard reward, I present to you this bonus. Behold, the scales of pitiless justice. While carried, the scales will magically enhance your strength, intelligence, and agility, but diminish your personality. A powerful tool indeed.
Alright, sick.
I have a special contract that needs fulfillment. In truth, I don't wish to offer it to any other family member. I've come to rely on your abilities.
Contract.
We're usually called upon to take a life, but not this time. This contract requires us to stage the assassination of a marked man. Are you ready? You must go to the city of Coral and break into the house of Francois Mortiere. Inside you will find Mortiere waiting for you. Do not kill him. You see, Francois Mortiere is a marked man. He owes a considerable sum to the wrong kind of people. so they have sent an enforcer to kill him. Here, you will use this specially poisoned knife to stage Mortiere's death in the enforcer's presence. Mortiere himself will provide more details. This is an unusual contract. Mortiere had to make a special arrangement with us before it was approved. I trust in your professionalism.
All right.
Spill some blood for me, dear.
Why does this Vicente Valtieri guy look like Caitlyn Jenner? Damn, he closed the door. He's like, nah, I'm out of here. I see the resemblance.
Greetings, brother.
Sasko Chiva.
Hope you are well.
Damn, there's no... I can't even ask her about the contract.
Family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold,
Do 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 do. I got it stuck in my head now. I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me.
like to just go in and hack my targets to pieces. Ha!
What's going on, Alpha Hypnosis? How you doing, man?
What? Fake a death? And you can't even kill the enforcer? Huh. I don't envy you, friend. But a contract's a contract. Just do what you've got to do.
All right.
Happy hunting, my brother.
I want to ask him about Lucien LeChance. I wonder what he has to say.
He's too big to be sneaky. Well, you're right. Me, I like to just go in and hack my targets to pieces. Ha! I once saw Lucien deal with an insubordinate brother. Someone who had broken the tenets. It took me a week to get the blood off my boots. Happy hunting, my brother.
I've heard so much about you. Welcome to our family.
I want to talk to...
Welcome, brother. So good to finally meet you.
Anyway.
I hope you're getting along all right.
Alpha Hypnosis asks, do you know how people get signed up for competitive kickboxing? See, it's a little bit different depending on where you go because, like, you'll have different cultures that are kind of built up around it. And when I say cultures, it's kind of a weird way to put it, but, you know, sorry, I got to get back into character here. Like, if you're in New England, you have a smoker every now and again, which a smoker is an exhibition, but they're pretty rare. Other than that, if you want to do kickboxing, you have to go through a promotion, right? Like the promotion that is in Massachusetts is called No Boundary Fight, right? That's the I've fought for them. You know, and there's a couple others around New England, but the only one that's really stuck around hardcore is No Boundary Fight. That's the only kickboxing one that is like really big around here. There's also Lion Fight too, Lion Fight as well, but you know that's on a bit of a different plane. Now, for certain other places like down south, I think it's in like Virginia or something like that. You'll have tournaments, like you'll just have straight up tournament environments where I don't know if it's like semi-contact or if it's full contact. I couldn't even tell you, but there'll just be a big ass gym or like an auditorium, or maybe not an auditorium, but you know, like just a big enclosed space, like an aircraft hangar almost. You know, that like they'll throw mats down and it'll almost be like a jiu-jitsu tournament. You know, it's like a jiu-jitsu tournament except dudes are striking there. You'll have situations like that. So it's a little bit different depending on where you're at, depending on like what is acceptable within the state and who is willing to organize what. But when it comes to like what you specifically would have to do is you'd have to go to a gym, you'd have to train, you'd have to get good enough as to where they would feel comfortable signing you up for one, and then you could go ahead and do your thing. You know, but the step one is go to a gym, get signed up. I wouldn't go in and say I want to fight, right? Assuming you're not at a gym yet. because I'm giving this advice to you, but I'm giving the advice to anybody who happens to, stumble upon this stream or a video if I do make a video about this later. One of the worst things you can do if you decide you want to maybe give fighting a shot is walk into a gym and say, hey, if I come here, will you be able to get me a fight? It's like, yeah. You could go to literally any MMA gym and they would be able to get you a fight if it came down to it. It doesn't matter, right? All it takes to get a fight is to talk to the promoter and say, hey, I got a guy. That's it, and everywhere is doing boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, wherever, right? Everybody's learning relatively the same stuff with different spins on it. So like it's a bad move because when you walk in and you're like, hey, I want to fight, can you get me a fight? One, you're walking in and you're asking something of somebody that you have no fucking clue about. You don't know this guy. You're walking in with an ask before you even say, hi, my name is John Doe, and I'd like to train. Like, fuck, your training is contingent on me doing something for you. Like, get out of here, But then, in addition to that, every guy who walks into a gym and is like, hey, dude, I want to fight. Can you get me a fight? I want to be a fighter. Every dude that does that, they're gone within a month, When you do that, when you walk in and you say, hey, can you get me a fight? You're doing what every fucking idiot does. Every idiot who sticks around for a month, maybe 2 months, and then they're gone. They're out of there. So you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy. So that's my advice is just go there, sign up for a gym if you have not already, Alpha Hypnosis, you go to a boxing gym, but it doesn't do kickboxing. You're going to need to find a place that does kickboxing because you're not going to go to a boxing guy and get him to sign you up for a kickboxing fight. Even if he was cool with that, like there might be some issues that arise with that depending on the situation, but yeah, so there's that. Oh, I don't tap out. I just see red. Exactly. Base or Bass Hunter S. Thompson. I like the Dark Brotherhood of Potato Peelers joke. That was like 20 to 30 minutes ago. I'm surprised. I'm surprised anyone's looking. I'm surprised anyone's looking that deep into the chat. What's going on, Bass Hunter S. Thompson? When I walk into a fighting gym, I start asking random guys to be my father figure. I always get kicked out. Dude, fucking those guys are assholes, man.
I once slept in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. It's damp, cold, and cursed. Getting motty air out of there may be a challenge. Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well,
You're lucky you're attractive. Do you know Georgio Petrosian? I know of the name. And in fact, I feel like I might have looked him up recently. He didn't train Caro Parisian, did he? Oh no, he's a fucking Italian kickboxer. But the thing is, he's definitely of some kind of fucking Armenian. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of the name. I don't think I've seen him fight. If I have, I don't remember it. But I do know that he's like a high-level kickboxer, That's where I've heard the name. Will you be my dad? You seem like the biggest and toughest guy here, and I need a tough dad to protect me. Also, can you play catch? Because I never got to play catch with my dad. Can we play catch right now, Dad? Whoosh. Jumping bitches. Whoosh. Jumping bitches. Whoosh. Peelers chased him out to Connemara for beating up the valiant Dan O'Hara. Alright. So we gotta talk to this guy right here. Francois Mortieri. Man, this unbreakable lock makes it so much easier to do everything.
Oh, well, hello. You must be the one Lucien Lachance told me about. I've been expecting you. We haven't got much time, I'm afraid.
Ah, yes.
I borrowed quite a bit of gold from some underworld types. I missed a payment. Now they don't even want the money. They say I insulted them. They've sent an enforcer to kill me. His name is Hides His Heart, and he's on his way here now. That's why I hired you, so you can fake my death.
Go on, Mortier. I'm listening.
Well, when Hides His Heart gets here, I'll put on a little act. You'll cut me with your poison knife, and that vile enforcer will think I'm dead. You must then flee from Coral, and Hides His Heart must not be killed. That way he can go back and tell his employers I'm dead. If you wait a day, my body will be put on display in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. You can come to me then and administer the antidote. Got all that? Good. Hides His Heart will be here any moment. Get ready. Oh, I do hope this works.
I should hit him with a dagger of cold instead. Langor wine blade. Yo, this piece right here, he turned around. I thought it was his nutsack. I shit you not. Just the way he turned around, I was like, fuck, man.
Motiera, I am here to exact payment in blood. You will... Eh? Who is this?
Oh no! What am I to do? An underworld enforcer and a dark brotherhood assassin, both here to kill poor Francois.
The Dark Brotherhood. Oh, you
I should just let him get killed.
Boy, Motiera, haven't you? Stand aside, assassin. Motiera is mine. My employers demand it.
Ah! What's this? Oh, Dark Brotherhood assassin, please don't cut me with that wicked blade. It looks like this is the end of poor Francois.
We'll see who gets to cut you, Motiera. Let me show you how a real killer operates. You Dark Brotherhood mongrel, defend you.
Montier has been slashed with the Langor wine blade and appears to have died from the wound, as expected. I must now flee from Coral and leave Hides His Heart alive. Hold on, I want to see if I can, I want to take his shit. I want to see if he's got gold. Yes. Sweet. I just robbed this dude. That's the funniest fucking part of it. I have fled Coral, and Hides His Heart has not been killed. I must now wait a day so Mortier can be discovered and placed in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. There, I must find Mortier and administer the antidote that will revive him. Alright. What? Blossom? Why is this horse named Blossom, and why am I only able to steal it? Jump in the guards. Alright. Jump in the guards. Whoops. Jump on a horse. Whoops. Dark Brotherhood business. Move aside. Stewie! Hey, hey, come here. Say hello to everybody. Say hello to everybody. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Ooh, I love you so much. 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 Oh, Snoopy, 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 Snoopy. He's my buddy. He's my pal. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? He's looking around like, all right, where's the food at? You got food? I need food. Where's the food at? Oh, stupid. Dumbass. Retard. All right. Francois. I've administered the Langer wine antidote, and Francois Mortier has awakened from his poison-induced sleep. I should now speak with him and make sure he's well enough to travel to the Grey Mane. To the Grey Mare. What up? He just immediately went to sleep. He was immediately like, all right, just let me chill. Oh man. Ah. Hold on one sec. Sorry. Oh, dude, what the hell? Oh man, dude, you can't hear anything. I literally can't hear a thing. I have no clue what the hell's going on. Mort flesh. Hold on, I'm gonna try and figure this out in a second. How do you prepare your salmon, Scott? I don't really eat salmon like that. If I'm gonna have salmon, I prefer it to be... Oh, whoops. If I'm gonna have salmon, I prefer it to be smoked or like raw. I like sushi. But like cooked salmon, I've never been a huge fan of. Never been a huge fan of it. My cat is so fat, we measure her in Atstrom. Damn. All right. Oh, astronomic units. I was like, what the hell is Atstrom? I'm just gonna pretend like I know. That way I don't potentially embarrass our friend here. LPNC. The Libertarian Party of North Carolina. I don't know what happened to the fucking sound. It's just not working right now. No clue what's happening. All right, well, I better get back to that asshole. Vicente. How do you prepare the flesh? How do you prepare the flesh of your opponents you defeat in the boxing or UFC ring? Bugging. With fucking motor oil. Only cooked salmon I like is minced salmon mixed with onions, fried on a pan, fried pink stink paste. Yeah, like salmon burgers are an interesting concept, but like overall, there's just something about salmon where it's like I can only take like 4 bites before I start to become disgusted. I don't know why. I don't know why that's the case. It just is. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Oh, Vicente. I really hope I didn't fuck my headphones up. I hope my headphones are still functional. right. So. Let me just test something out here. Let me test something out here. Um.
Almost 6 years ago, we did one of the most incredibly
Yeah.
accidental episodes ever here on the.
You guys can hear. You guys can hear. You guys can hear YouTube. So it's something with the game itself. I'm gonna exit out of the game, and then I'll jump back into it because I think we can play one more. I think we can do one more thing. I think we're good to go one more. I think we're good to go one more before I got to skedaddle. All right. Oh yeah, we're good now. We're good now. I have no clue what the hell happened. Scott Sullivan, audio engineer / fighter. Oh, it's right here.
Well, now, you are an ambitious one, aren't you?
How about two? It depends. My wife is working on dinner right now. If she finishes dinner, I'll finish whatever quest I'm on.
You must report to Ochiva here in the sanctuary.
Damn.
She will be providing all your contracts from now on and is waiting for you as we speak. Before you go, however, I intend to make good on an offer I made some time ago. As a vampire, I may pass my gift on to others as I see fit. You have served me well, and I choose now to extend that gift to you. Shall I use my dark powers and turn you into a vampire?
Oh yeah, I worked with fish for a while. Farm salmon, wild salmon, and river salmon are completely different beasts. Oh yeah, I like the difference between sockeye salmon from like Alaska and like farm raised salmon that you usually get from a store is palpable. It is palpable, Oh, bless you. Bless you. He sneezed. Snoopy. Where did you sneeze? Why did you sneeze? Anyway, it is definitely palpable because I worked in the deli and then I worked in the seafood and meat department of a grocery store for a little while, and boy was I eating good. Boy was I eating good because I fucking stole everything. I stole so much shit from there, and there was a point. There was a point where I was like, I got to stop stealing shit. I got back into Christianity and I was like, stealing is a sin. Even if it's from this fucking grocery store that underpays me, overworks me, etc., etc., it's stealing. So I got to stop that. But before I started doing that, dude, I was taking everything. I was taking fucking lobster tails, like tons of shit. And I got to make so much shit because of that, The best grilled cheese I ever had, what you do, you take garlic butter. You take garlic butter, you put it on the bread, right? And I mean heaping amounts of garlic butter so that it like bakes into the bread. You do Vermont cheddar, so it's a mild cheddar. You do Swiss, and it's funny because I'm gonna be sitting here telling you like what cheeses to use as if it's not most of the cheeses in fucking shit. But Vermont cheddar, Swiss, mozzarella, provolone, Gouda. If you can get a smoked Gouda. All right. Then there was there was two more that I'm forgetting. Mozzarella, Swiss, Vermont cheddar. Man, there was a couple more of them that I forgot, right? And I never get this because I don't want to be that annoying at the deli counter. But when I was working at the deli counter, I'd just slice it on my own. But it made it so good. And then in addition to that, you also use either prosciutto or you get a Genoa salami and you slap it on there. And they are so damn good. It's so fucking good, But then in addition to that, like when I was working at the seafood counter, I'd take like a couple shrimp, I'd take a couple mussels, take a couple of whatever, I'd take a lobster tail, I'd bring it all home, and I'd make a seafood salad with it. And instead of mayonnaise, because you know mayonnaise is disgusting in that quantity a lot of the time, I would use butter. I'd use melted butter. So I'd throw it all together with melted butter, and it would taste so fucking delicious. And I'd throw olives in there too, and it would turn out really well. It would turn out really well, you know. So, audio engineer, fighter, grocery thief. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Anyway, excuse me, but so I don't know. Real quick, do I become a vampire? Or do I not become a vampire? One, to become a vampire. Two, to not become a vampire. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. And yeah, it is awesome, you know. Oh, and it was shrimp, right? I take a couple pieces of shrimp, couple of mussels, all right, a couple of scallops, oh, like a lobster tail. And the thing is, if you were to buy this, it would be like ridiculous. It'd be fucking stupid. It'd be like $15 to $20, you know, especially with the lobster tail. But like it is mad good. And it's all protein too. It's all seafood protein. So it's mad good, you know. All right, we got 3 1s. We got 3 1s, and like I said, for all I know, there's only 3 people watching this right now, so we're gonna go ahead. All right, yes, turn me into a vamp.
Excellent. Here is what you must do. Simply go to sleep here in the sanctuary at any time, and I will visit you as you slumber. I will wrap you in vampirism.
Damn, that's what my uncle said too.
You'll never even know I was.
And I was never the same after.
When you awaken, we will be of the same blood. Once infected with vampirism, you must wait 3 days and then sleep once more. Then the dark gift will truly take hold. Sleep now and awake anew.
LPNC, I worked at a seafood counter, found out I had a shellfish allergy. Damn, that's terrible, dude. That's the worst place, you know? That's like I figured out I have a bee allergy by getting stung by a bee. You know? That's the worst time, you know? Fuck, man. Working the seafood counter is peace though, you know? Like if there was one department I had to work at a grocery store, again, it would be the seafood counter. Either that or it would be overnights. But the thing is, I'd probably rather deal with the seafood counter because even though you have to deal with customers at the seafood counter, and dealing with customers is fucking annoying. You don't have to deal with that many customers a lot of the time. You might have a line of like 5 or 6 people at some random time, but like other than that, it's pretty peace. You get like 1 or 2 people at a time, tops. And a lot of the time, unless you're cleaning up to go home, you're just chilling. And me, I didn't have a smartphone at the time. I would literally bring my laptop in and have it like hidden away. I'd be on my laptop like doing whatever, you know. Now I have a smartphone, so it'd be so much easier, you know. It'd be so much easier, so much more chill to just be like working a fucking seafood counter, you know. If there was like a job that I like, if I had to have like, if I was rich but you put a gun to my head and you said you need to get a job, you know, I'd be like, fuck it, I'll go apply to be a seafood counter guy at a fucking grocery store. I'll work like 20 hours a week or less or something like that, you know? And it wouldn't be like terrible, you know? Oh wait, no, fuck. No. This dude's supposed to upon awakening, I discovered 2 bleeding pinpricks on the side of my neck. It would appear Vicente Valtieri did indeed visit me last night and pass along his dark gift. If what Valtieri told me is true, my vampirism will begin to manifest itself in 3 days after I sleep once more. Alright.
Ah, greetings.
Holy shit.
I have been waiting for you. As Vicente surely told you, your time working with him has come to an end. From now on, you will receive all assignments directly from me. In fact, your next contract is available now.
Old school fish counter was probably super chill. I'll bet it was. I'll bet it was, you know. See, like part of the issue today is that like everybody is constantly trying to get the most out of everybody else, you know, and that like I think about this a lot where it's like, yo, why can't we just be a little bit more chill, you know? Which is like a rich kid hippie kind of mindset to have on anything is like, why can't we just be like chill, man? Why can't we just like get along, man? But it's true, you know? Like I'm sitting here doing my job and like getting bitched at. Why? I can only go as fast as I can go. I can't finish it myself. Why are you angry at me? Fucking, it's just because you're a bitch. It's because you're a pussy bitch who, if you fell off the face of the earth, the world would probably improve. You know? Like, fuck off. Leave me alone. You know? And like, it's just annoying working in places where like you have somebody who, even though they're making more money than you for less work than you're doing, they're fucking bitching and moaning at you. You know, that's the worst situation to be in. And that's a lot of modern grocery stores, you know. Like when I was working at that same grocery store, I'd talk to some of the old timers. People were in their like 50s and 60s, and they'd be like, "Yeah, when I started here back in 1988, you know." They're talking like that. Yeah, I remember my first day was June 1st, 1979. And, you know, well, things were just better. You know, we got better benefits, we got better pay. And, yeah, everything just fucking sucks now. Like, that's their thing. And then in addition to that, they also say, like, oh, yeah, and the bosses were, like, better because even though they would bitch at you, like, at least you're getting paid well. At least, like, all these other things are much better. And like they at least kind of understood like you can't get blood from a stone, you know. What's up, baby?
Can you get the cheese curd?
Oh yeah. Wow. Um. Oh
I was afraid, like, oh, it's not there.
yeah. In that case, we would have just been having steak, fries, and gravy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna try and finish this contract because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a quick one.
In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove challenging. Are you interested? I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Your target is a high elf named Phalian. He lives somewhere in the Imperial City and fancies long walks. Unfortunately, that's all we know. We don't know which district he calls home, which establishments he frequents, or anything about his schedule. This contract will require a bit of detective work. I suggest you speak to your fellow brothers and sisters and see if they can offer any advice. Ah, yes, there is one more thing. The Imperial City is also home to an Imperial Legion captain named Adamus Philida. Do you know who that
No,
is?
you didn't derail anything, LPNC. It's all good. That's what these are. I'm just playing a video game, but then I'm bitching and moaning about something too at the same time. That's just what I do with these streams, you know.
Quite. Then you know he has dedicated his life to eradicating the Dark Brotherhood and doesn't appreciate when we operate within the Imperial City. When that happens, he tends to make our lives uncomfortable. Let's not give the good captain any reason to go poking around in our affairs, If possible, do away with Phalian someplace out of the way, definitely indoors with no other people around, a secure location with no witnesses. This will make it look like a simple murder. Philida will be none the wiser, and you'll receive a nice bonus. Now go, and may Sithis go with you.
Yo, can I say something without you guys getting mad?
I've been meaning to speak with you.
I do that off stream to Hispanic people. Ah, yes. Alright, so Phalian, he's a dark elf, I believe. Regardless of what he is, he's a dead man. Alright, go to the market district. Oh yeah, and you know what? He's back. Son of a bitch, he's back.
Well met.
A lot of mages swear by Rindir's staffs.
I want to sell
I hope I can
anything I can to this chick.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Nope, you can buy some of mine though. Steel cutlass. Yeah, fuck it. Take it. The escutcheon of coral. Yeah. Yeah, hate to say it, but I'm gonna go ahead, sell it off.
Another. Bye.
The only thing I hate more than a high elf is a dark elf. Same here.
How Yulin Athram, of the Kraganmore Athrams. Made my fortune in the Flynn trade, and now I'm here in the city, living the life of ease. Phalian, you say? Why, yes, I know who he is. Rather distasteful fellow, actually. I believe he lives at the Tiber Septim Hotel.
Made my
That's
fortune in the
Talent
Flynn
Depositist
trade.
Here in the Imperial City. I'd ask around there if I were you.
Alright.
Bye.
Rindir staffs, because I have a few staffs to sell. Then I have some jewelry to sell as well. Nope, that is so Rindir, is he around the corner? No, Stonewall Shields. Rindir is yes, Rindir's staff. The dude does look gay, doesn't he?
You're in Rindir's staffs.
Yeah, I know.
What can I interest you in?
Staff of sickness. Staff of flame.
Got a great deal there.
Yeah, shut up. I never asked.
Thank you. Take care.
Wanna try?
Huh? Oh, sure. Thank you, baby. Really good.
Take care.
Oh,
What is it? Have you heard? I've been better. I understand Ida of Lenormand.
Yulin Athram? More like Yulin Asram. Am I right, folks? Not my real name.
Let's do business. That's a fair deal.
Blackwood Ring of Silence. Hmm. Oh, fuck it.
An excellent bargain.
Alright, we'll sell these two.
That's a good price. That's a
Topaz, that's my birthstone.
good price.
The skeleton key is what it is. Okay. Sell you these, I suppose.
A pleasure. Be seeing you.
Oh,
Speak.
Hello?
Carmelo, Truyan.
Well met.
Can't wait to kill this guy again. Oblivion is such a watermark in gaming. The birth of slop. How is Oblivion the birth of slop?
How are you? Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septim Hotel. I am Augusta Aledia, your hostess. Phalion? Oh, I know him all right. A waste of life, that one. He lives here, you know, with his sweetheart, a trainer. What that poor girl sees in him, I'll never know.
Did
The trainer pays
Cinerate?
for their room, their food,
Cinerate?
everything. She's quite wealthy.
Oh, you're not done yet?
I'm done.
Phalion used
Oh, okay,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry,
I
I
wasn't
didn't
sure. I thought I saw something in your hand, and
That
I
was
was like, huh?
before he took
Oh,
a
no, yes,
fancy to
done.
the...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this up. It'll be like another 5 minutes tops.
Now, Phalion's hardly ever here. He's off using skooma or wandering the city looking for some, I imagine. He comes back every night to be with a trainer, but only for a few hours, I swear. That high elf is going to wind up dead if he keeps living like this.
All right.
Oh, Phalion, dear Phalion.
Holy
Why
shit.
must you ruin both our lives?
Holy shit. Damn.
Yes, good sir.
That's a tall
How
chick.
may I help you? Please, I don't mean to get emotional, but I feel I can trust you. I just don't know what to do about Phalion.
Oh.
All he thinks about, all he cares
Tall,
about is
redhead.
skooma. He was a
Fucking-
fine young man once.
It's like
but he's lost everything.
it's like fucking Pearl Davis is in the game.
Self-respect. I followed him a few times to see where he goes. He walks around the city looking for skooma. And then he goes to Lorkmir's house for several hours. It's in the Elfin Gardens district. I think the house is deserted. That's why he goes there, so he can escape from life and do his skooma. Thank you for listening. You're a good friend. I just hope my sweet Phalion can clean himself up, or that awful skooma will be the death of him. Bye.
Yeah, about that.
Yes?
If it was Pearl Davis, she'd be dating an orc. Oh, man.
It's you. Mine.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not my friend. What, what do you want?
I want your soul, Phalion. Shh. Hush now. It's time to sleep. Or just do that.
Sleep? But nah, no, I'm not tired. Not tired right now. I have lots of, energy. The skooma. I can feel it in my veins.
Yeah!
Thalion is dead. I killed him in Lorkmir's house, a secure location with no witnesses. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Ochiva and receive my reward and bonus. Get the brass ring, even though I probably shouldn't even bother. Would you look at that?
Hey, take whatever you want. It's none of my business. Yeah.
Fucking asshole. There. There's a hold on. Hold on. There. There's a murder-suicide. That's what happened. We had a murder-suicide here. Huh. What's that? Shade leaf cops? Cops? Hello. Not bashing Oblivion. I've played it on 3 different systems. It is an absolute jalopy under the hood. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's all fucked up, you know? But the writing is what makes it good. It's not, you know, the gameplay sucks, but the writing is what makes it good, you know? Like the Fallout 4, the gameplay was so much better than anything Bethesda has ever released, but it's the writing that made Fallout 4 meh, because the writing was meh at best, you know?
The high elf Thalion now swims in the maelstrom of darkness at the feet of our dread father, Sithis, and there were no witnesses to your handiwork. Because of the discretion you exercised, Captain Philida will not suspect the Dark Brotherhood was involved and will not meddle in our affairs. Here is your reward and bonus. Both have been well earned. Go now and rest, and may the Night Mother guard your dreams.
Alright, cool. Alright. So, it's about that time now. Alright. Hold on. Why does it still say save? Yep. Alright, we're good. It's about that time now. Alright. Thank you all very much for showing up today. Yep, we're good. I had a good time. I hope you guys also had a good time. Alright. Yeah, we'll be back next week for a little bit more Oblivion. Other than that, I'm going to be streaming Wednesday night, most likely Wednesday night. Although it might be a little bit weird because I'm going back to work, and because of that, it's going to be tougher for me to stream during the weekdays. I will be streaming during the weekdays, but it's going to be tougher because I'm not going to be able to, you know, I'm not going to be able to stay up late. So it might be a little bit weird, but if I can't stream Wednesday, I might stream a little bit earlier in the week or maybe a little bit later in the week. I don't know. It would feel weird doing a Thursday than a Friday stream, but I mean, I guess I could do something like that. We'll see. But regardless, thank you guys so much for being here. All right. Love the hell out of you. Appreciate you, as you know. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Till next time. Peace out.